let me show you how to turn some inexpensive Dollar Tree candles into the perfect DIY gifts. For the first DIY, I added 3 apple cinnamon candles to a saucepan filled with water. I took the pan to the stove and turned the burner to low-medium heat and allowed the candles to melt fully. This took about 10 to 15 minutes. Once the wick was glued in place, I wrapped the end of the wick around a pencil and rested the pencil on the edge of the glass. For this particular cup, I used about 2.5 candles worth of wax, or 7.5 ounces. I added a cinnamon stick to the side, followed by a dry orange slice, then a star anise, then allowed the candle to cool fully. For the second DIY gift, I added 4 eucalyptus candles to a saucepan filled with water, again making sure that there was 1 to 2 inches of the vessel above the water. Once the wax was fully melted, I removed the pan from the burner and allowed the candles to cool for 10 minutes. I poured 3 candles or 12 ounces worth of wax into the glass, then added 25 drops of peppermint essential oil. I allowed the wax to cool. I sprinkled some cocoa powder to the top, then added 2 mint leaves. For the last DIY gift, I added 3 vanilla candles to a saucepan, filled it with water, making sure there was 1 to 2 inches of the vessel sticking out, and then melted the wax over low-medium heat. Next, I added ground cinnamon to a plate, then applied super glue around the rim of the glass. I placed the rim of the glass into the cinnamon, making sure to cover the entire rim and a little bit on the sides of the cup. Once the wax was cool and the glue was dried, I poured the melted wax into the cup, then added 20 drops of sugar cookie essential oil. I let the wax dry fully until it changed color but wasn't fully solid, then added a cinnamon stick to the side of the cup and sprinkled the top with more ground cinnamon. I'm so excited about how these DIY candles came out.
You and I are going to attempt to make those designer candles that are out there and all on trend right now. They're so adorable, but they're also really pricey. I'm kind of cheap, so I feel like how hard could it be to make our own? Start by pouring candle wax flakes into a small saucepan and melting them over low heat. Once the wax is melted, add a few drops of red candle dye and stir until the color is evenly mixed throughout. I found these adorable strawberry molds, and let me tell you, this part turned into a bit of a learning experience. I thought I could carefully pour straight from my saucepan, but turns out I absolutely could not without making a big mess all over my work surface. So lesson learned. So for round 2, I added quite a bit more red dye to deepen the color, and instead of pouring straight from my saucepan, I transferred the melted wax into a measuring cup that has a pouring spout. This time I filled both my strawberry molds and these adorable little cherry molds. I cut small pieces of candle wick and dipped each one into the green wax and laid it out on the tray to harden. Once my fruit candles had cooled enough to handle, but before they were completely set, I popped them out of their molds and inserted one of the little green wax stems into the top of each strawberry and cherry. I love seeing this whole collection start to come together, and after making a few batches, I was completely stunned with how adorable they looked. I arranged them into a couple of small bowls and styled them as a centerpiece on my kitchen island. Aren't they adorable? I'm so glad I tried to make these instead of buying the expensive designer version because they were surprisingly beginner-friendly, really fun to make, and I think they turned out adorable.
Stop by the dollar store and pick up some tall, pink jar candles. While you are there, buy some of the smaller candle wax bricks in apple red. Fire up your stovetop and start to break up the wax bricks into smaller pieces. Toss them into a pan and watch them start to melt. Once the wax has melted, take a plastic syringe, you can find these at big box stores or on Amazon, and draw up the wax into the tube. Push the wax from the syringe into silicone molds with a 3D strawberry shape. These are reasonably priced and can be found on Amazon. At this point, the wax strawberries are set enough so you can just pop them out of the mold. It's amazing how much detail there is in the strawberries and how realistic they look. Take several candle wicks and attach a sticker pad to the bottom. Press them onto the bottom of a pie plate or tart pan in an arrangement that you like. Next, fill a high-sided pan with water. Turn the heat to medium-high and place the glass jar candles into the pan. As the water heats and boils, the candle jars heat up and the wax will melt. Once the wax has completely melted, Hold the candle jar with a hot pad and pour the melted wax into the pie plate with attached wicks. Once all of the wax has been poured and the wax has cooled for just a couple of minutes, remove the bamboo grid and start to gently press the wax strawberries into the top of the wax in the pie plate. Place the wax strawberries in any design that you like. Then give the wicks a quick trim with some scissors. Place your new strawberry candle on a tray or pedestal and light the candle with matches.
Did you know you can create home decor from the fruit in your fruit bowl? Grab a lemon, orange, or grapefruit and cut it in half lengthwise. Take a knife and carefully score the fruit where the pulp meets the skin. With a spoon, scoop out all of the fruit and set aside for something to be eaten later. Take a cotton candle wick or a wood wick and insert the bottom of it into its metal stand. Check to make sure that it can stand upright when placed inside the empty fruit skin. Think outside the box and try scooping out other types of fruit. I was able to scoop out a mango by cutting off the top and then thinly slicing off layers of fruit. With any of these fruits, it is important to soak up any excess moisture from the inner skin with a towel. Next, pour candle wax flakes into a candle pouring pot. Then place the pot into another pan or double boiler filled with a few inches of boiling water. As the wax flakes melt, stir with a wooden spoon until all is melted and you have clear liquid wax. Take a spoonful or two of melted wax and pour onto the bottom of a piece of fruit. Place the candle wick in its stand in the puddle of wax and hold it for a few seconds until it is able to stand on its own. Then, start to pour the rest of the melted wax into the fruit and to the top. You can leave it as is at this point, or you can add another layer of scent by sprinkling dried herbs, such as lemon balm, on top of the hot wax. Let the wax cool and set for at least 30 minutes before you move them. Light and display individually or in a grouping with other fun fruits.
What can you do with faux snow and tea lights? Let's see. You want to open the tea light package and remove your tea lights. Pull gently on the wick to pull it out of the little tin container. Place as many tea lights as you think you need in the saucepan. I will tell you, melt more than you think you need. I had to do it twice. And bring the water to a boil. And once it's boiling, you want to adjust it to a high simmer. While your candles are melting, make sure you have 2 pieces of parchment or wax paper on a half-sheet pan. Then remove the container with the melted wax from the heat and let it rest for a few minutes. Pour enough wax on the parchment paper to surround your cookie cutter, and then set your cookie cutter on the wax and press down. This step seals the wax around the cookie cutter. At this point, I realized I needed more wax, so always melt more than you think you need. And after you've melted your wax and let it cool just a bit, fill in the cookie cutters almost to the very top. Now the wicks on the Dollar Tree tea lights are really short, so I waited to add them to the top layer of the wax, and that way they stood up better. Now to use my faux snow. For the last bit of wax, I added the faux snow from the Dollar Tree to the melted wax and stirred the mixture and poured that onto the very top layer of the wax that had already was almost set in my cookie cutters. I wanted a little shine, and I thought this would probably add some. Now let your cookie cutters sit for another, say, 10 minutes. And once that's done, you can pop off the excess wax from around your cookie cutters. Now, I knew how I wanted to display my Snowflake cookie cutters, so I left the candles in the metal cookie cutters, and you'll see why. So the first thing I did was place my cookie cutters, my Snowflake cookie cutters, on a Pyrex pie plate. Then I surrounded them with more faux snow, making sure to get no snow under the cookie cutter candle. This is why I left the candles in the wax, because I knew I was going to surround it with snow. Next, I used one of my favorite silver trays. Be sure that it's polished. I took a length of garland and made it into a wreath shape and set it inside the tray. Then I set the pie plate inside the tray and added some little pink and blue small Christmas ornaments. What a pretty little display. And I can't wait for nighttime.